Okay, what does this challenge look like for the next 90 days? What are you even doing? Here we go. Most important thing to remember throughout this, especially when we start off, is trust in the process. It is a process. It is 90 days for a reason. We can't have washboard abs in 24 hours. That doesn't happen. So this is a process. This is a reason. There's 12 weeks for a reason. Okay. So all my Tetris Nutrition clients that trust in the process, you'll be happy that you did. Second is definitely going to be hard at times. It is a challenge for a reason. The definition of challenge is it's supposed to be hard. So there's going to be plenty of things that are in this that you're going to be uncomfortable with. It may be the foods. It may be the holiday parties. It may be the meal prep. It can be a number of things. But just remember, those are all excuses. There's always a flip side to all of those things. So just try to remember that and think about that as you're going through. All right. So first things first is that calibration period. Really imperative that you stick to this for that first 2 weeks that you're in this process. This is meant to kind of clean out your system, detoxify, and get rid of the inflammatory foods that are kind of in your system and maybe wreaking havoc that you don't even realize. So that calibration period, first 2 weeks, imperative that you stick to it. And then from there, we will kind of phase out of that by introducing new foods or foods that you were eating before back into the system and seeing how those do to your digestive tract system and kind of how you feel on those inside, outside the gym, all that. Very important that all of that stuff is combined. So we'll start to enter in those new foods, and the weeks kind of going on after that, we'll start to put you into a macronutrient tracking system where you're actually eating based on a number of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Those will be individualized to you. So everybody's going to have different numbers, but you're going to be working more off of those. And again, super imperative that you try to hit those numbers every day to get the most out of this as well. So each week, you'll have check-ins with me, and that will include, you'll submit all of your information that you have accumulated over the week to me. And that way I can kind of guide your next week into how I deem appropriate. So those submissions are really important for me to help you week to week. You'll also get new goals, new tasks to do each week as well. And also the portal is going to be updated weekly. So make sure you continue to check out the portal as well for hints and helpful tips to keep you kind of motivated and keep you going. We're going to do a private Zoom call each week. It'll be with your fellow challengers, and it's a great time and place for us to have some Q&A that you might be thinking about and haven't asked yet. And also don't forget to check out or make sure you're kind of in the loop with the Facebook group. Again, your fellow challengers will be there in there as well. And it'll be great to kind of see what they're doing and maybe get some helpful ideas from them as well. So that's what your next 90 days kind of look like moving forward. So buckle up and we're going to get started pretty soon.